Hey, this is Carlton with voteforcarltonwalker.com. That big tree right there, if you look at the photograph, and I'm going to put it with this video on the website, there's a picture of a trailer, and my grandfather's sitting on the roof, and he has me on the roof at 1 year old, basically helping him with this trailer park. It's kind of disheartening. Y'all might have seen there's an article. I was arrested for cutting trees and high grass, and this is the trailer park. My grandfather bought this land in 1946 for $600, and he was a machinist, worked as a machinist making things at the shipyard, and every day he would come home and dig one septic tank and put up one light pole and put in one well for well water, and slowly built a trailer park, 65 lots. And when he passed away in 2007, my grandmother, looking back on it, I should have taken her up on the offer to give me the trailer park, but I didn't. I thought it would be more respectable to buy it from her so all the family members could have something. And looking back on it, that was a mistake. But the city of North Charleston, it's very important for your representatives to think about laws before they pass them, and literally think out every possible scenario that could negatively affect someone's life. You know, the city of North Charleston came out in 2006 with a tree ordinance where you could no longer trim trees unless you had permission. And as you can see, this trailer park has lots and lots of trees. And it was a customary thing to come out and trim trees with my grandfather before storms. And we dropped approximately 16 trees in here, which, as you could tell, didn't affect it very much. But it was trees that were harming someone's house. And one little old lady used to live right here at lot 14. And you can see all the knots on that tree where we've trimmed it off and made it better. So one of the things I want to do is be able to look at all the laws that are on the books now, and I want the constituents of District 15 to tell me which laws that should we repeal. Because my personal opinion is you should not have to ask permission to trim a tree or cut one down. And their whole argument is, oh no, but then we won't have any trees. No, that's not true. Most people like trees on their property, and if it's private property, you have the right to do what you want with that property. You shouldn't have to ask permission and pay $80 to get a permit, a permission slip, if you want to take down a tree in your own yard. Because most people love trees in their yard. So read the article. I'm going to attach it with this video. And also, I came home from the hospital at that house up there where my truck is. That house right there, that's 8811 Deerwood Drive. That's where I came home from the hospital. And there was a trailer that used to sit to the right of my grandparents' house. Actually, two. I lived in the far right one until age 7. And this is also the same spot where, on the other road, lot 57, my father, when he came back to Charleston in 1995, he was living at lot 57, or 50, yeah, 57, no, 56. Lot 56. In the middle of the night, 2 in the morning, I was living in that trailer up there. All of a sudden, I hear gunshots going off. He's literally in the middle of the street, like about where that van is. And he's screaming, "This is my land," and I'm a veteran. I built this land, all this stuff. And it was pretty traumatic to the residents in the trailer park. And of course, I heard it. I came out, and I'm looking from my trailer porch, and I could see him out in the middle of the road. And of course, I've put the screenplay part that I've written about that into this thing. But the reason I'm telling you that story is because I understand what veterans go through and the PTSD that they endure. They might look normal and stuff, but like my father's got 13 confirmed kills. His numerous friends of his got killed. In his flight journal, one of his buddies got decapitated because he crashed in the woods. And the Vietnamese at the time, if they got to you first, they decapitated the pilot, and then they took the door gunner. and the door gunner's on the Vietnam Wall, and so is Cahill, who was decapitated. My dad witnessed all kinds of crazy stuff, even way worse than that. And so yeah, I was in that trailer right there, and he literally packed all his stuff up because North Charleston police ended up showing up here, barreling down the road. But by that time, he was already went to his trailer, grabbed his truck, and he took off down the road. So as far as veterans go, I will 100% be for anything better for veterans. Like, I need everybody to reach out to me and tell me, like, how can I improve stuff? We have to take care of our veterans. And as far as growing up, my mom grew up on Wheaton Street, right, literally the next street over, turned down there, the Dysons. And Mike Dyson is one of my cousins, and he's on the city council of Hanahan. And this is where my family grew up, right here in District 15. Me eating watermelon, that little cute picture of me eating watermelon happened in that front yard right there. And I learned how to ride my bicycle in that yard. I'll never forget this. My grandfather, from the back porch going out that way, down the hill, he was pushing me on my bicycle, a little orange bicycle, and I let go, or he let go, and I didn't know he let go. And he's telling me to turn, and I was going straight, pedaling, and I ran right smack into a bush. It was pretty funny. So this is Carlton. I kindly asked for your vote in June for the primary, and also in November for the general election in 2024. And I'm asking you to put me in the game so I can work for you and make everything better for you guys and girls. And I'm really excited about this. And there's a lot of things that District 15 needs to have recovered. And the current representative, in my opinion, is not doing his job. And that's the whole reason I'm running. So I'm going to leave you with this.